everyone, and welcome back to the Library of Agony, or rather the Relic Hall. Sorry, Library of Agony is going to be the next area. I think we should go to the default study first, and then maybe make our way over here, just, you know, because it's closer to where we are at the moment. There's another teleporter, okay, good. And then see what we can find there. Ah, another prisoner absconded. You can tell by your scent that the unliving curse that has yet to stain your being. At least, for now. Curious that you possessed that amulet. Managed to imbue it so well thus far, but your luck has run out. Only I can grant access to the upper levels, and I will not aid any prisoner of Thresh. The device in the center of the room spins with irregular periods that are almost hypnotic. An old, ominous voice speaks. Unwelcome guests, state your affair. Who are you? You may call me Amon. No need to introduce yourselves, I already know all about you. The goings on of the lower levels always reach me. You won't help us, but any attack will stop us. Thresh did not fancy me slaughtering his toys prematurely, so I agreed to stop. You are mortal, you will perish soon enough. And besides, I've seen the threats ahead for you. Death is in your wake, and it delights me. Are you trapped in that device? Trapped is such a narrow view of looking at it. This is merely where I currently reside. Are you trapped on a material plane, then? I'm here now, and later I will not be. I can leave, but it entertains me to stay. That all could change in, what's the term you use? In a heartbeat. Do you serve Thresh? Again with a narrow view. Does the air serve your lungs? Do you serve the trees that breathe it back? No, they exist in the same space and are bound by laws agnostic to their desires. The simple models in your mind that you project onto every being you meet, needing everything to fit, are tiresome. You control that gate? No, I do not control that gate. I control who enters and leaves through that gate. What's in the upper levels? Doesn't matter, you never see it. It would be like describing to a fly what happens in a book. There's no point. Wow, he is an unpleasant fellow. So yeah, I guess I can't go this way. Right. So we gotta find a way to bypass him then. Good thing I came here, I suppose. My new job. Had another lethal encounter with the vault object. Why do these happen so often? One patron confused the biting book with the eating book. The passing is tragic, but this really shows the value of precise documentation and proper categorization, doesn't it? I've requested that Warden Yolanda, who was there at the time, please take some time off from grieving to document what she saw. These objects defy reasoning and often exhibit their most dangerous traits only through observation. We can mitigate the need for test subjects by thoroughly documenting our observations and keeping those records in a central rec catalog location. And not losing those records, I must rest. These fatal feelings are driving me to frustrated distraction. Maybe he's the one who did all that cataloging and was so adamant about it the whole time. Please, no more. Let me rest. Give me rest. We do not serve Thresh. You're not with him. Yes, I see that now. Do you know anything about the entity outside your room? Gatekeeper Amon, honorary fellow. But a demon's power comes from its name, or rather, ignorance of its name. If you know the true name of a demon, you can gain control of it, can command it. But he has kept it from us. I don't even Thresh knows his name. There may be a way, however. I can commune with my signifier mentor, who had passed the spirit realm before the ruination. He may have access to such knowledge. How do you commune with their mentor? Flush the words of the communion over the years, so a prayer book is one. A monk must breathe a special incense for the words to carry over to the spirit realm. And lastly, a heavenly bell to enter prayer must be rung. Ah, so that is why we need all these things. Where do you find the things you need? Let's see what you need. There must be a prayer book on THRESH'S collection somewhere. You needn't travel all the way up to his library for it. That is all. We're traveling you what I need. Yeah, you have the other stuff. What's it like before coming here? I was a monk of the Brethren of the Dusk Monastery. A signifier. Mostly spent my time in books, interpreting, and also handling the treasury. Omelan was my name. Still remember after all these years. After the, whatever you want to call it, the rolling black cloud, the ruination. I sought out the other monks, but they weren't like me. They were mindless. Lost. I could not guide them. My brothers recognize me no more. It gets muddled here, time. I only recall fragments of decades. How did I come to be in this place? I don't really think I was betrayed, but somehow Thresh found out what I was doing. I was guiding a lost traveler, and just as she was about to reach safety, a hook flew out of the darkness. I'll never forget the sound of it connecting, and the shock. I saw the look in her eyes when she pleaded with him. "No," she said. I'm not ready yet." He followed her to find me, you see. It's my fault she was caught. It haunts me still. There's a lot of books here. That is THRESH'S doing. He constructed this to resemble my old monastery office. It is but a pale facsimile, an unholy mockery of the place I used to call home. Sometimes when I read, he fills my thoughts with visions of unliving and abominations as torment, trying to break me by making me see all the people I couldn't save. He challenges torture for the individual. I just think of my garden and spending time there under the sun. He cannot take that away from me, so he cannot touch me. I see no chains. When did I leave this place? The door is warded against the unliving. In a weakened state, it would destroy me. We're not lost if we can yet find each other. Oh, damn. Man, Thresh sounds like a huge pain, doesn't he? Damn. Really isn't a nice fellow. Absolutely not. Okay, what's this now? Should be easy enough to avoid. If you don't want to take the damage, that is. Otherwise, I guess you can just damage boost through. Sweet scent of the living. Someone has escaped the cage. Why does everybody think I'm in prison on the loose? An impish creature perches over a tome and eyes you suspiciously. Brazen of you to walk about, but you wouldn't be the first fool to defy the will of Thresh. The imp inhales deeply, savoring your smell. It's been years since I've had a last visitor. Why don't you play a game? I'll give you a tome from my collection, and all you have to do is answer a few questions correctly. Perhaps if I fail. Oh, I'll take something from you, but it won't be anything that you'll miss. Just a little of your essence. Don't worry, you're alive, you'll recover. There is something in games with strange imps. Very well. The imp only smiles at you. I mean, I have no idea what these questions are gonna be, right? I think I should just go to the end and then come back. Because this is definitely where I will be getting the book. Then again, maybe he will just make me come here or go there anyway. Yeah, well, let's see. My new job. The vault's contents are a hierarchical mess. As wardens, we must be able to locate and describe any object in our care, and I cannot, in good faith, say that is currently the standard. I've begun drafting sample documentation for one of the vault's older artifacts. It is named as Tome, large and dusty. Prior documentation suggests it is evil and whispers your own darkest thoughts. Anyone can see that it's a sort of vague descriptor is without value and far beneath the quality bar a vault warden must set for themselves. What is a darkest thought? It is the book whispering, really. It has no lips. With a tome this dangerous, precision is crucial. I take it upon myself to study the book's effects properly. I am of sound mind, and already find it quite simple to ignore the book's effects. I will use this to establish a baseline effect category, radius, and intensity with which we may categorize all such objects. Yeah, that will probably never backfire. Whoops. Ow. Treasure. Dream Thief's Coat, another Zonia's ring. Warden Captain's sidearms. Oh wait, there was something else. Realm of Spirits, yes! Now we can go back to what's his name? Yes. Should I go now? I should. Okay, I guess we'll have to play this little imp's game now. But first, I mean, they are better. Uh, 2841. I guess so. I mean, I could upgrade them. Sure. Okay, let's play a game then. Go ahead, ask your questions. Everyone has their own. It is non-negotiable. No matter the price, you cannot pay someone to take yours for you. I am the being which guides and defines your life. What am I? Death? Everything passes through me. I can make you stronger, but eventually weaker. Sometimes I am grains of sand. What am I? Time. Very good. And last answer to this. I am something you cannot run from. I never tire, nor do I rest. Though you may never see me, we are both heading toward each other all the time. What am I? Guess fate? Because it is the third option and it was 1 and 2 before. Nah. That was easy. Ah, deal's a deal, it says. I believe I owe you something. It's not like I missed this tone for long. I'll simply retreat from your corpse later. Prayer book. Okay, let's return to the beginning of the gauntlet. And then go back to... what's his name again? Omelon. Very good, very good, very good. Give the communion components to Omelon. You have found them. Wonderful. Always had faith you would find everything, champion. In the communion, of course. Come, let us begin. Omelon, dear child. My heart weeps. What has happened to you? How can I be of service? Master, I have so much to tell you. But we have an urgent request. Anything, Omelon. There's an entity nearby, trapped in a vessel. He calls himself Amon. We need to know his true name. I see. A moment. Yes, here. His true name is Amon. Omelon, be careful, he is quite dangerous. We shall be, Master. Our time grows short, I cannot maintain the communion. Call upon me any time, dear child, when you have the strength. Pray we can meet again under better conditions. I must recover. Do not possess the vitality of my youth anymore. Amon. Okay. Oh, we also get a full heal. That's useful. Oh, I think it's because we leveled up. Speak the entity's true name. Amon. What? No! How did you? Don't you dare! Think before you speak your next words. Let us through the gate. Ah, hold your amulet out in front of you. There, it is infused with my power. Are you satisfied with that command? Yes. It's been millennia. Never have I suffered such. Well, word spreads. No sense in remaining. Amon disappears from this plane. Sore loser. Can I open this door now? I can. Sweet. Ancient pauldron, ritual pendant of power. I guess. stamina, haste, and evade. No. Alright, can I also open the other doors now that have still been locked to me? You know, the other big ones. Let's have a quick look around. Yeah. Okay, what in the devil's name is this? The artifact in the center of the room pulses with dark energy, like the wake of some terrible disaster. There's the feeling that some of your life force is being drained by the artifact. Pushing the crystal could be dangerous, and there's no knowing when you'll be able to leave its grasp. Sounds great. The nightmare crystal seduces your senses, seizing control of your mind. It warps and distorts your thoughts, pulling you into its nightmarish dreamscape. Once you submit, there's no turning back. But if you leave or fail, you will lose some health. Submit to the vision. Your mind spins and travels through walls of smoke and spirits until finally arriving in a place unfamiliar, inside a mind that is not entirely your own. You are a prisoner. Outside your cell, you hear a guard mutter, "It's beginning." Then, you feel an earthquake and hear a crash as the guard screams out. From your cell, you can see the crushed guard. He's within reach. You grab the guard's foot and drag him into the cell with you. You notice a large keyring on his belt and a hood covering his face. Take the keyring. Find the right key and unlock your cell. The door swings open and you step forward into the hall. You note other prisoners are locked in similar cells to your own, but the whole underground prison seems as if it's about to collapse at any minute. Escape the prison. The stone floor is wide and open, with large pillars at the edges of the room and intricate patterns carved into the archways. Up ahead, a bright light shines through an open gate. Suddenly, a figure passes in front of the gate and blocks the light, casting a shadow across the floor. You become aware of thousands of anonymous eyes in the shadows of the archways. The figure wears a dark cloak, but you see a blasting wand holds it in its belt. Reach for the blasting wand? You raise the blasting wand toward the figure. If it is my destiny, so be it. Everything is happening all at once now, it says. You squeeze the base of the blasting wand and disintegrate the figure. Nothing stands in the way of your freedom now. We're making out the nightmare scenario completely. The nightmare crystal manifests a reward for you. Okay. Was that all? I guess you could probably have done this better, but... Meh. And let's go to the lower wards once more, and then down to the cells. And see if we can open that one last door as well. Because it is vexing me. Just want to get it open. Hey, this is the biggest dungeon in the game so far, without a doubt. Yeah, could finally get through. I could Diary too. The king's behavior has grown worse. There's growing unrest in the countryside, conflict among the aristocrats. I do my best, but there are things only the presence of the king can settle. Yet he focuses all his energies on Queen Isolde, ignoring the rest of us. Unless we claim to have heard a clue of some new healing magic. Diego eagerly accepts all news about relics that might restore his wife, and constantly launches new, futile campaigns to retrieve them. Where those leads fizzle though, his anger is frightening. He waffles between lethargic despair and incandescent rage. Each time his hopes are dashed, I'm worried he'll lash out with violence. Last night, I caught a moment with him in the hallway, and though the things I had to tell him about the state of the kingdom were rather shocking, I saw no spark of recognition in his eyes. It was as if I were speaking to a child, or to a wall. I could tell him that an army was amassed at his doorstep, and I doubt he'd care at all. Can't remember their faces. He took them from me. Took my memories. Prisoner wastes away inside the cell. Unlock it. What's this? Freedom? I can leave? No, I belong here. There's nothing left for me out there. Close the cell, please. Thank you. Feels like home again. For your troubles. What? I mean, okay, but what? World's Code Blade of the Blessed Isles. China next to the forest. Holy crap. Prison looks like all the hope they had washed away ages ago. Yikes. Okay. Another armor, even though we just got one. I mean, I'll take it. Yep, here we go. This is exactly what we needed. Half a percentage of crit. Yeah. Something of the forest, just bonus damage. And by hell, it's a lot. There's so much other stuff though. I mean, she'll be good, right? Yeah, she'll be good. She'll be good. She can take that. Alright, nice. Good thing we came here. Those upgrades will definitely help. And I think we're even done with everything around here now, so we can finally continue onwards to the Library of Agony. I mean, that place already just sounds lovely, doesn't it? I think it does. I think it does. Okay, there isn't anything else here, is there? Nope. Should have everything. So, let's see how much further we have to go after the library, huh? This dungeon just keeps on going. The Library of Agony. Could make a song out of that. Yep. Oh my god. It just keeps on going. Arcane Forge and Athenium. Suffering's Reach. Suffering's Reach just sounds lovely. Delightful agony, and I relish the misery of my little menagerie. The souls even sighed, deranged fragments of their former selves roiling within like boiling water. Face after face surfaces behind the glass, features twisted in expression of agony, hate, and fear. I savor every. No doubt they can see out of the glass into the living world amidst the press and throng of their fellow prisoners. No doubt they long to touch it again, to free themselves, to break out and flee my control. Their torment is delicious. But I have never had one escape before. He knows she still belongs to me. I saw it in his eyes, the glorious fear and pain. And though she defies me, I know a part of her still trapped within my lantern. She knows, too. And I intend to take her back. Oh. Is he talking about the Queen and the King? I wonder.
Wait, these markings are like the ones I found in the Blessed Vault.
Your people made them?
Yes, the Visani, my ancestors. These artifacts belong to them. It's a strange feeling to see the traces they left behind. This is the closest I've ever been to them. It feels like the closest I've ever been to anyone.
That's not true. We're here.
You believed yourself the only one, yes?
Through countless centuries, though that seemed impossible. But what is that demon Thresh doing with their artifacts?
Have you found something?
I am unsure.
What is it?
It's another sunstone. A vessel. This must be the one Gangplank brought here for Thresh. But This one seems dim, as if it's been drained. Yet still, I can hear something. Something from within. Voices and feelings. Memories that feel familiar. If these are my ancestors' memories, why can't I see them clearly? They call to me, but they feel foreign. Is there something wrong with me?
If your people truly held secrets, it is no surprise that Thresh would be trying to steal them.
I'll never know what secrets the Sunstone held, but at least I can keep it with me. Perhaps it will be useful later. For now, though, there are more pressing matters.
An interesting discovery. Perhaps this will connect you to your ancestors. No one should be alone.
I hope that is true.
Well, I guess we'll find out what that is all about a little bit later. Once we finally fight Thresh. Hey, it's another big one. Let's test out any weapons and stuff, huh?
I don't scare, I don't tire, and I don't stop.
So much terror.
Waste of ammo.
Nah. Wait. Wait, what?
Wind's at your back.
What was that? Oh, the terror probably, huh? Thanks. Wait. This one can revive. Nice.
That's how we do it.
Just getting started.
I definitely took a bit of a beating there, but I got more of these things. I think I want to go right first, actually, now that I think about it, because there is nothing shown there on the map. A multi-wave? I didn't see a second enemy on the map.
That'll teach ya.
I need aid.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Got what you deserved.
Oh boy, this is not good.
Gonna need a drink.
Yeah, this is not good at all.
How generous.
Okay, we'll live for yet
It's good
another
to feel loved.
round or so. I think I actually want to take care of the Mind Reaper first.
Good.
He seems to be the bigger target here.
Who's next?
A little help wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, this could also help. Because we'll just keep shooting them for a little while.
Another one down.
All nearly dead.
Everything's fine. I hope.
Nah. It's not what I wanted.
Not half bad.
Let's get back to it.
We aren't doing so great on health at the moment. But I guess it'll be fine soon. Probably heal up in this fight, yeah. Should be good. Just have to kill them a little bit slower. But that is somehow possible.
Another notch on my gun.
That's how we do it.
Okay, just gotta pass the gentry lobby.
The wind has my back.
It's good to feel loved.
Never gets old.
Yep, there you go.
Just catching my breath.
That's better.
Thank you kindly.
Needed that.
That is way better. Okay, what's this? No idea. Let's find out in the next episode because... Just because. Guys, hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.